She was working with one of my leaders at the time in Bristol, which we're coming back, man. We're coming back. I have this love affair with Bristol, man. I love that city so much, and we've had some great time. As a matter of fact, Bristol, that organization was probably like contributed to hundreds of thousands of pounds of income for me. So I'm very grateful for the Bristol team, and Lavana's, is a prized possession here within the company. So really grateful for you. So Lavana, come on and just share your testimonies. Put some 777s for my sister Lavana. Excited to have you here and share your story. Let's see. Okay. Yes, you can unmute yourself. Put some 777s. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Welcome, sis.
Thank you so much. Oh, it's been an amazing journey so far. I'm so grateful for you, Junior. You have really been supporting me. I trust you with everything. I'm learning from you all the time. You're always, helping me out and, just coaching me the best way that you know how to. And I am just so grateful and beyond grateful. Um, I've been in the company for a month next week, I think. So yeah, it's been amazing. I earned about what, £100, well, nearly £100 today, £100 in my first week. It's just going so amazing. I just can't wait to continue with this. I know it's going to be amazing, so great. So I'm just taking everything you're saying into stride, and I'm just, rolling with it because I know that you know what you're doing, and I trust you with it. So I see the results already, and I just cannot wait for the future.
Amazing. And how are you finding the experience of the app and the education? Is it user friendly? Because we were in
Yeah.
a previous company before that had trading, but
Mm.
how do you see the difference? Do you see it more user friendly? How do you see the experience?
What was the other one? It was a lot of copy and pasting and going from here to there and everywhere and on on the app and everything. But with NVU, it's so much easier. All you have to do is swipe. It's like you said, it's so much easier to use, friendly as well. So yeah, user friendly. So yeah, it's all good. It's really, really good. And yeah, I'm just loving it. I'm loving it, and I'm loving the community as well. Yeah, it's all good.
Well, congratulations to you on that, and we'll see you next week at our event, or this week, sorry, at our event, and
Day.
we're going to be
Hmm.
doing our launch event in Bristol. So Lavana's promised me she's going to be bringing 100 people to Bristol.
Let's go.
So we're going to do a big event over there. So really excited for you. Congratulations once again. Put some
Thank you so
congrats in the
much.
chat. She literally made over £100 this week from just trade, and not from just from using the signals, and also doing some
Yeah,
own analysis. And
absolutely.
yeah, today was a really good day for her. So I told her
Yeah,
to buy gold a few hours ago. She bought gold, and then boom, it was
there
down
you go.
drawdown. It was in drawdown a little bit. I said, don't worry, it's gonna bounce back up, and it went back up. So
Yeah,
incredible.
the funniest thing is that I literally went upstairs for like a few minutes, came back downstairs to my phone, and I was in crazy profits. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And this is live account, guys. So
live,
this is
live.
£100. I mean, listen, I remember working back in the day when I used to work in sales back in, like, years and years ago. And my first corporate job, I think I was making about the equivalent of £80 a day. So
Yeah,
that was like, let's say 19, 18, 2 grand borderline. And that, so it always sticks in my mind, even though obviously I got promoted after that. But just that first job, around that period of time, I was introduced to trading, and someone told me that years ago. I said, "Hey man, you can make that in 1 day trading." I was like, "What?"
mm,
So it really changed my perspective. So congrats again,
absolutely.
sis. Congrats,
Thank you
congrats,
so
congrats.
much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Junior. Thank you, everyone.
Absolutely, you're welcome. You're welcome. So on to the next young lady. Her name is Camille. She's a superstar. She's actually abroad right now. So this young lady. If Camille, can your camera get on? Can your camera come on? Listen, I don't want to call you out here, but you know how I am about cameras. So if you could jump on, but yeah, either way, it's fine. I'm gonna unmute you in a moment. Camille We've only been working together for the past couple weeks now, past month or so, I would say. She actually joined through Tony-Ann Cooper, one of our very own superstars in Birmingham, and she is doing an incredible job. She's literally trading, following the advice, following the information, and she's getting great results. Guys, one thing about me is I've built teams, you know, in thousands of people multiple times. And this time around, when God said to me, this is the run, there was only one leader I was going to join after our last company, whatever happened. I said, David, when we launch trading, I'm going to make sure people get results, right? I'm going to make sure people get results and people actually get paid. I'm not saying people didn't get paid before, but I'm saying I really want to focus on giving people the skill set, right? And showing people what it takes to win, because trading is, you know, it's really, majority of it is a mindset thing. And you want to have the correct mindset coming into trading. Okay. You know, Lavana made £100 today, but that was risk management because her account is quite large, right? I'm not gonna say the amount of her account, but she hasn't got a small account. And that's why I do recommend to start with something beefy so you can make some beefy money, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. So, you know, congrats to you again, Lavana. But Camille, if you can come on and share your testimony on trading. Yeah, there she's actually on camera. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, sis. Yes, yes, yeah. Look at her, look at her. She's currently abroad right now. So Camille, talk to the people because we've been talking back and forth. You got started, and you are in Egypt right now. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. Yeah, you're on mute. Hold on. Try now. Come again. Hold on. Try and unmute yourself now. Press the unmute button. Should be able to. Can't do it? What's going on? I'm pressing Ask to unmute. It's not unmuting you though. You're even the co-host. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, she's trying to come back in. Okay. Can you guys hear her? Okay. We will be back. Let's see. It might be her signal. Hey, sis, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Yay!
you. What's up, sis? How you doing?
Hello, everyone. I'm good. I'm blessed. I cannot complain.
So
No, I'm healthy and happy.
before you start, you're in Egypt right now, right?
I am.
So
Yes.
you're making money abroad, right?
Yes. I'm making that money.
Tell us about your experience so far with the app and everything, and how's it gone for you so far?
Okay. So I started NVU about 1 month ago now. Never traded before, completely brand new to the whole trading world, and went for my education. Like my brother mentioned, Tony-Ann put me on. God bless my tea. She's literally the best. So I funded my account. I made about £50 within my first week of trading. So I'm £50 richer than I was, however many weeks ago. So God is good. I've got to thank God for Derek because he's literally been a phone call away. Every time I've needed help or was struggling with a trade, I picked up the phone, said, Derek, please send help. And he's always been on the other end of the line to support me, which is incredible. And I'm so immensely excited. I cannot wait just to, continue growing and developing as a person, spiritually, financially. I'm just very excited. I'm very pumped up for the rest of the year because I just know NVU it's massive. It's going to do great things, and I'm just here to share this testimony with you guys because I'm not going to lie. When Tony-Ann introduced me, I was like, sis, is this real? Are you sure? So the fact that I'm living proof and it is working and it's happening for me and these guys are real people and it's real money, God is good. I can't complain.
Let's go, let's go. Congrats, 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 congrats to you. Now you guys are gonna be on stage soon. You and Lavana, you guys are showing up now. You guys are gonna be on stage soon because you guys are talking like, you guys are ready for the big stage now, huh?
Yeah. I don't know what
Well, congratulations again. I'm really proud of you. And well done, well done, well done. Amazing. So next up we have my brother,
Thank you
Alec.
so much.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're very, very welcome. Next up we have my brother from another,
Thank you.
Mr. Alex. This gentleman, I've known him for a minute now, a decade. It's over a decade now, and he's been, a brother to me. Again, sometimes in business, you're gonna have people join your group that majority of people, like if I had tried to recruit Alex when I first got involved in the industry, he did say no a couple of times. He's like, nah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But he wanted to see, and Alex is already successful in his own right, and you're going to see more of him, as he launches his business when that time comes. But he's someone I have a lot of respect for, and I think it's special where you get to see your peers, people that I've known this guy for a long time. He's seen my growth, I've seen his growth. He's been a father, for quite some time, and now I'm walking into that. So it's amazing to see your friends get involved, and that's what I'm saying. Like if you look at Tony Ann introduced Camille, when you get to introduce your friends to an opportunity and they're benefiting and they're making money, that is one of the most satisfying things in the world. I think, for me, making money is great. I made some great money today in trading. Fantastic, right? I've got side businesses. I've made, a lot of money today. But this money that they've made is more important for me. It feels better than even what I've made today, because it's okay. Yeah, Derek, you can do that. But to see someone else come in, and Alex, just to be transparent, he had a bit of a interesting experience. We're not going to say what it was, but it was an experience that he had with trading in the past, and to see what he's been able to do already, going through the education, and someone that I really got a lot of respect for. So I'm excited to see his growth, and you're going to see him. You're going to see him. He's going to be the next. Listen, when I move out the way, he's going to be the guy, man. So listen, Alex, I appreciate you, man, and share your testimony, bro. Talk to them.
Hi guys, how you doing? Nice to meet you all, and I'm sure we'll get acquainted on Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, just regards to the trading, like Junior said, I've known him a very long time, and we've grown to respect each other outside of the business front. And yeah, it's been a brilliant journey, and I've watched him, I've watched some of the other big guys from the network marketing scene. But I think the main thing I'd say about with Junior and to you guys is that Junior is one that can be trusted. He's one that you can rely on. He's very dedicated, and just as you can see from the training here, not many recruiters will give you even a piece of their time to even explain and go through the process with you, and they'll just pass you on to someone else. And so I just want to applaud and honor Junior for that. But with regards to the trading, yeah, today, I mean, I said to Junior that if I don't have the support with the trading, and because I've been through this process before, and I've tried to do trading myself, and I wouldn't recommend that to anyone. Stay in your mentorship, stay learning, stay having people around you that are trading, build a trading community. It's so important to have the community. Otherwise you'll blow your account. And today, I made a trade yesterday, and this is the thing about trading, is that you win some, you lose some, and Junior said that. So that's why you have to manage your risk. And so I managed my risk yesterday. I was on, I think, $1,080 yesterday. And my trading, I made a trade and it went down to 1,045. Then today, I was trying to put on the trades, and I was talking to Junior, and I was like, oh, I think my broker was down and the app was working. The MVU app was good. It's solid. It's been working perfectly. But my trader was down. And so I said, you know what? Let me just give it a bit of time. Let me have a bit of patience. Let me not get fragmented. Keep my cool. Kept my cool. Trade came up. I put the lot right. I didn't scrabble around with a stop loss. I went on TP1 because for me, it's early days, so I wanted to go TP1. And I put on 2 trades and I got on both. And now I've got that money back and then some, you know? So, you know, you just got to keep on moving. And when with the account, it started at $950 and now it's at about $1,100, you know? And that's just a couple of days. And this is and it's not so much about the money being made. I actually don't care about that's small money to me. So I don't actually care about the money being made. But Junior, what I've asked Junior about is progress. And he promised me progress. And once you see the account growing, that's the progress you're seeing. That's the compounding. And so that's my testimony. And yeah, it's really excited. So stay on the journey, guys.
Put some 777s for my boy, Mr. Alex. He's got like a movie star name. Alex Francis. Let's go, man. Man, it's good to see my people winning, man. I'm telling you right now, that's the best feeling in the world. And I appreciate you, bro. And guys, those are guys, we've got so many more stories of people that are doing that right now, that are having success in the trading space and actually in our team getting results. Because for me, the biggest thing, as I said to you guys, was results. You know, recruiting somebody is easy. That's not hard, right? You know, you can give a sales pitch. Hey, join my team, join my team. You know, all these guys on Instagram. Hey, join my team, join my team. You know, you want a Mercedes, join my team. You want a Cartier, join my team. You want a Rolex, join my team, join my team. We've been there. Listen, that's 2019 energy. And so this time around, I wanted to make sure that when we launch this community, we are actually giving people an opportunity to get real results. Because I'm tired of the smoky mirrors. I'm tired of people promising things they can't deliver. I'm tired of people hyping up people, and then when it comes down to it, they ain't making no money. That's just me being honest. Can I go a little bit Jamaican on you guys? I'm not gonna go Jamaican on you guys today. But let me tell you something. That's just the reality. We're living in a world of a lot of smoky mirrors. So I wanted to differentiate ourselves from that culture of just, you know, just come in and just sit there and watch some videos, right? Magically get rich. That's not how it works, right? So I'm going to show you guys, I want to share with you guys something. I'm just looking for my wire so I can share my screen on my phone. But it's basically a training that I done about, where's my wire? Let's see if I can find my wire. About 4 years ago. And this is when I really started trading full time. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna find my wire. What's my wire? Where is the wire at? I'm coming. One second. There was a training that I done in 2019. And the training was about creating a trading plan, right? I don't know where the wire is gone. Where's the wire? Does my wife put the wire? Wife, where's my wire? Can't find it. All right. Either way, see what we got here. I was on a training back in 2019 about the trading plan, right? It's okay. I'll just use something else. It's fine. All right. So it's called the trading plan. Okay. And I broke down how somebody can come into this business and apply the right trading psychology. Okay. Because trading is psychology. Okay. Someone put psychology in the chat. It's psychology. Okay. It's 90% psychology and 10% practical, right? So I'm going to just attach my Zoom just normally anyway, because I can't find the wire. But I'm going to show you guys the app, right? One more time. Now, in terms of actually going through the whole setting up the app, that's I already recorded a video for that. So there's a video that I've attached to the group chats in regards to that. So you know, I'm not going to go through that right now for the sake of time, but I am going to share with you guys those steps to have a good trading plan. Okay, because a trading plan is crucial. Okay, you need to know what your limits are. And
recording in progress.
And this training is going to be for me to go through all the steps now is going to be impossible because there's a lot of different steps to go through. But I'm going to go through a few of them today, and then week by week, this is like an intense mentorship kind of environment. So this is for people that are really going through the education and going through the videos and actually learning, because as you guys know, I'm a busy man and I want people to get the information. If I give you guys some homework, please do the homework, because I'm not telling you something that I'm not doing, right? Today I made £600 in trading, right? All cash, £600 in trading today from three trades, right? Let me just get my screen up here, right? Just from following the signals. 3 of them, no, let me see how many, was it 3 or 4 trades? Let me see. It was 4 trades, £598, right? All within good risk management. So I'm going to show you guys real quick how it looks, right? A trade came through. This is why it's important to have your notifications on. All this, oh, I got my phone on silent. Nah, you gotta have your phone on loud, because then at least you can hear the cha-ching, that cha-ching sound, right? Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Okay. Right. One of my live accounts, because unfortunately you can't attach several live accounts to it. It's actually a live trading account. I've got several live trading accounts. Now this is my recommendation for you that are trading, right? Here's what I do. Now, I'm not going to tell you something I'm never going to preach to you something that I am not doing or that I haven't done. What I do, I've got 5 live accounts. Okay. 5 live accounts. I got 1 live account for like long-term trading. That one's got quite a little bit of money in that one. That one's for more like swing trading. So I'll hold trades for like a week, 2 weeks, right? And I've got another live account, which is this one. This is a new one that I'm building up now. I'm gonna build this one up to about 25 grand by the end of the first quarter. So I trade in quarters. So write that down. I trade in quarters, 3 months at a time, 90 days. So I trade in quarters. So by the first quarter, 25 grand, second quarter, 50 grand. By the end of the year, this trading account, God willing, will be on 100 grand. Okay. I trade in quarters. Okay. This live account, I put 2.5 grand in today, and I've already grown it to 3,000 pounds, right? Now, let me tell you exactly how I done this. There's a few things that I do when it comes to trading, right? When you're trading, I've given all of you a actual limit for the lot size that you're putting into each trade. So for example, let's say if you have £1,000 in your trading account, okay? You have £1,000 in your trading account. Here's what I'm recommending. The lot size for £1,000 trading account is, let me see who was paying attention. If you have £1,000 in your trading account, what's the lot size per trade that I recommend? Let me see in the chat who's been listening. I said we're going to do some homework today. Yeah, Alex got it right. 0.10. Not 0.01. 0.01 is for a £100 account. This is so £1,000 is a roughly. I mean, it could be, you could play around with it, but I'll say just to be safe, 0.10, £1 per pip. Okay. So, and what else did I say last week on Sunday? Let me see who's paying attention. I said last week something about how many pips each day you have to catch, and there's actually a saying that I created. It's like I might have to patent that, or 20 to 50 pips is a good day. So if you can notice here on the app, guys, all of the trades that have come through recently, look at TP1. How much pips is it? So XAU USD, this was a buy limit. This came through at 12:50 p.m. today, the 11th of January, 2024, right? So this trade came through, it was a buy limit. So basically the market went down first and then it went up. It's basically called a major reversal area, right? MRA. And I'm going to show you guys on the charts in a moment how that looks, okay? This was a trading opportunity. Now the entry price As you guys can see, there was a stop loss, the TP1 and TP2. Now, I got asked a question today by one of our top leaders in the company. He said, Derek, do you get your team to go for TP1 or TP2? Now, what I say is, I always recommend TP1 at the beginning, because if you are looking just to get some results, you know, you need to have like what they call a belief check, right? And that belief just comes from you getting small wins. One thing that David has taught me over the years, guys, is whether this is in network marketing or in trading, always go for the small wins. You know, you prospect 5 a day, you prospect 10 a day, then you prospect 20 a day. Nowadays, I prospect 100 people a day. That's what I do. But you can't do what I do unless you do the small things first, right? Don't try and prospect 100 people a day, because it might be overwhelming for you. Same thing as trading. Now I always aim for TP2 or 3, but at the very beginning, TP1 is right here. Baby steps. So now you guys can see this. XAUUSD, win. GBP CHF, win. Whenever you see a gold icon, and guys, look, I want you guys to be showing this to your prospects. Oh, Derek, man, it's hard to recruit people. No, it's not. Show them results. Show the people what they want to see, right? Anyone can give lip service, okay? But now it's about giving people real results. Even your team members, people that are in your team right now, they want to know, like, show me something. You can show them the results of the company. You may not have results right now. You may be trading demo right now. But guess what? You can leverage the results of the company. You can leverage the testimonials of Lavana, Alex, Camille. You can leverage the results of people that are making money, okay? No matter how small it is. Now, this trade right here came through. It was a buy limit. So what I done is, if you look at the trade here, I placed a trade on, I placed 3 orders, right? I got a little bit naughty with the 1.00 lot size, but that I knew where that was going. And that's the thing about me, is that my way of trading is I analyze gold. Gold is like my favorite pair right now. I've been doing gold for a long time, so I know how it moves. And I've got several traders that I speak to that give me, you know, tips and stuff, so I know where it's going, right? But I placed this order. You guys can see it was 3 p.m. So around the same time, I was talking to Alex. I was talking to Camille on WhatsApp, right? So they can see it's all verified. I'm not just saying something that I'm not doing. I was putting in trades, the same trades they placed, I placed. I was like, yeah, man, gold. This trade, look, guys, look. Let me show you guys how powerful this app is. This trade was called at 12:50 p.m. TP was hit. It was hit at 3:31 p.m. I believe. This trade around, so it was basically around 30 to 40 minutes that we hit take profit. Now, had I went to TP2, I would have made even more money. But I just stuck to take profit 1. And then later on, I knew it was going to go up again, because think about it. If it's a buy limit, the market's gone down and it's reversed. As it reversed up at 7 p.m., I placed another trade and I made £513, right? Because Pampers ain't cheap, right? So the point is, Pampers ain't cheap, man. And that formula, if you got babies, man, that formula, man, that organic formula, strong. That's like £50 a bottle, right? So you know you got to make that money. Now look at the other trade here, GBP CHF. This was also a win. This was 7 p.m. yesterday. It was also a take profit, right? TP1, 30 pips. So I told you between 20 to 50 pips is a good day. Now, here's one thing that a lot of people do. They keep over trading. If you've made your 20 to 50 pips and you've made that money, don't come to me complain if you lose the next trade. Because if you've won your 20 to 50 pips, even if it's 21 pips, if it's within the 20 to 50 pips range and you've made that money for the day, just relax. If you want to, if you want to go to Vegas and start gambling, by all means, do you, right? But I'm telling you that if you've made your 20 to 50 pips profit for the day, you are good to go, okay? You can sit back, drink your margaritas, you know what I'm saying? Watch whatever show you want to watch. You know, if you're at work, relax, put your feet on the desk. Hey, I've made money today, right? Just don't be so quick to go back into the market again. Okay? So once you make your profit, relax. If you take 2 losses in a row, relax. That's how it goes. If you take 2 consecutive losses in trading, just stop trading for the day. Because a lot of the time, people adopt this strategy called, it's a strategy, but it shouldn't be a strategy, but it's called revenge trading. And you start to trade over and over and over again to try and make back the losses. And that's where you start losing money, right? So I could have placed more. Guys, this trade that was £500, I could have actually made more money here. Because the market kept on. I'm going to show you guys on the charts a little bit later. I'm going to mark up the charts and show you how I do it, guys. Who wants to see how I mark up the charts? Put a yes in the chat. I'm going to show you guys how I make money. Okay? But anyway, £513. This trade, guys, I promise you. Ask my wife. I could have made way more. She saw it. Oh, babe, close it. I was like, oh, it's £500, man. It's light work. But what happened was I moved the take profit. I moved the stop loss past entry. So when you move the stop loss past the entry, you've now secured the win. It's a guaranteed win. You can't lose money. You cannot lose. You cannot, as Steve Harvey said, you cannot mess up. You cannot mess up. If you move this stop loss past the entry, and I'm going to show you guys that as well in a moment, right? So anyway, going back to our previous example, GBP CHF, this was a win, 30 pips. US 100, this was also a win. Now this is, remember what I told you guys, if you're trading with the broker that we're using, Vantage, it's going to come up as NAS 100, NAS 100, guys. So all you have to do is copy the numbers into MT4. Okay? Is everyone clear of how to copy and paste into MT4? Okay? Let me know if you're clear. This one was a 200 pips. Now again, don't compare indices and US 100 and US 500 to currencies. It's 2 different movements. Okay? So with gold is a little bit similar, but when you got US 100, US 30, US 500, this was a take profit. Now 200 pips if you're trading indices, it's a different metric. Okay? But with indices, that's a whole different training, right? I'm going to focus on currencies today. We got GBP JPY that hit, that was take profit. That hit stop loss, no problem. We move. This was also a win. XAUSD. So guys, look, if you're showing the app to people, you can say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 trades in the past few days, and 5 of them were wins. Now, if you calculate the pips, that's 72 pips. Who could do the calculations, guys? Someone get your calculator out, please. 72. Someone put 72 plus 30. That's 102 pips. I know that. I'm not good at maths, but I'm good. 102 pips. That's another 200. That's 302 pips. Right? That was closed by the trader at 236. That's about 100 pips. That's about 400 pips. And this was, so that's around 430 pips. 430 pips in profit that our app has done in the past 3 or 4 days. Okay, one loss, five wins. Okay, and the thing about these trades is you can actually open multiple positions. But here's the thing: if you have an account of £1,000, I told you guys the risk is 0.10. I think you got it right. I think it was. You got it right. Someone got it right. Who is it? You said 0.10. Well, Alex did say 0.1. Yeah. I think he did mean it. He did mean that. Yeah, 0.10 exactly. So he was right. So 0.10 is a lot size, right? But what you can do, you can break it down into different smaller trades. It's called taking partial profits. So here's what I do. If my lot size, right, that I'm trading with, and this account is £3,000, okay? But I've got another account with £15,000, okay? But I trade with a smaller one. The longer account is for different things, right? But I've got one account, this one, I've got an account for long-term trading, I've got an account for short-term trading, I've got an account that I use just for indices, and I've got a cryptocurrency account. Those are my 5 trading accounts, right? So this account right here, £3,000. The lot size I use for this, again, I play around with it because I kind of, more experience. But for the average person trading of £3,000, it should be I mean, you can play around, 0.30, 0.50. That should be your metric roughly. Yeah. Again, that comes with experience. If you're trading at the very beginning, if you're a trader at the very beginning, you shouldn't really have £3,000 in your account anyway. It should be maximum £1,000 if you're going live at the very beginning, because you don't want to try and gamble too much. My first trading account I started was £250, and I grew it to £600 in the first 60 days. That's what I done, right? But I recommend if you've got some collateral, up to £1,000 will be enough. Don't want to put in all this big money. You start small, okay? So anyway, think about it, guys. If I'm trading with a £1,000 account and 0.10 is lot size, did you know you can break down the lot size into smaller trades? So you can do 0.05, right? And then 0.05. That equals 0.10, okay? You can do 0.02, 0.02, 0.02, 0.02, and 0.02. That equals 0.10. So what you can do is, if the trade is in profit, you can take you can close 2 trades out. It's called taking partial profits. So you're still trading 0.10, because one trade with all of that risk is almost like if you have a big loaf of bread. You can eat the bread like with the actual loaf of bread by itself, or you can cut it into slices. It's more manageable like that. You can take one slice here, take one slice there. And it's way easier to eat. It's way more, it looks better, right? So opening up several positions, you take partial profits. And that way, even if the trade goes into a loss, you can take a couple of trades out and cut your losses, as opposed to closing one big trade. Put a yes in the chat if that makes sense. Put a yes in the chat. So whatever amount is in your account, divide that by 3 or 4, right? Divide it by a few. If your lot size, guys, don't over leverage your account, right? If your lot size that you should be using is 0.05, you can do one trade of 0.02, one trade of 0.02, and another one of 0.01. And it still adds up to the same anyway, well, roughly, depending on execution times and spreads and all that. But that's a whole nother conversation. The point is, you're going to make roughly the same amount of money. And as you let one position ride up longer than the other, you might close one out. You can now be flexible with it. And it's less stress when you're doing it like that. Okay. And another recommendation is, if you are trading with a live account, still have demo accounts. I still trade some demo accounts to try out different strategies. Okay. You can't ever defeat the market. The market is like the final boss. If any of you have played video games back in the day, the final boss that you can't defeat. The market is like that. You just have to find a way to maneuver your way around the market and make money. So anyway, this was XAUUSD buy limit. This was a GBP CHF buy, US 100. Anyway, the point is, that's some examples here, right, about how that looks. So is that clear, guys? Does that make sense? Right? All right, perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to give you guys the trading plan, okay? What do you need to do to have an immense trading plan? And I'm actually going to write it out for you on because I forgot to do the presentation. So I'm going to do it on Microsoft Word with you guys, and I'm going to write it with you guys as we're actually doing it together. So just to make it easier, might as well give you guys a visual look. Okay. So this trading plan, guys, it got 10 steps. And this was the plan that really helped me at the beginning to get myself up to speed with this whole idea, because it gave me a structure that you should be able to pick by now a few currency pairs you want to trade. Now, for me, I trade gold, I trade GBP USD, I trade US 100, which is NAS 100, US 30. Those are my main ones. But then you're going to have a few other currencies also, because the app might call out different currencies. So you can't just say, oh, I'm only trading this one. But I'm talking about currencies that you focus on and that you analyze. Okay, so you're going to have currencies that you actually analyze and focus on, right? And then you're going to have other currencies that come up and you've got to be ready for that. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys the 10 steps to having an effective trading plan. You guys ready? Get your notepad ready. Let's rock and roll. Ten steps. The first step to having a good trading plan is, of course, mindset. Okay. Guys, look, I'm gonna break this thing down for you, right? I'm really gonna break this down for you guys. Now, here's some free game for you guys, right? Trading is a spiritual sport. Okay? It's a spiritual sport, right? If I show you how many if I show you guys how many books on mindset that I have. Listen, I told you guys, one thing about me is whatever I talk about, I do it. Whatever I talk about, I'm doing it. I got books. I got so many books that I've read. I'm gonna give these away. You guys want some books? Let me know. What book do you guys want? Right? Mindset. Mindset, guys. These are just some guys. I got a whole nother set of books. Right? Mindset. Mindset is important because when you are trying to trade, this is what's going to happen. If you have no mindset, your own lack of judgment will block you. But you see, when you have books and when you read, your vision gets clearer. Ah, that was good. 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 You see what I'm trying to say? You've got to have the right mindset. I've read all these books in the past 18 months, all of them. Probably the past 18 months, right? Get your money right. Emmanuel. Entrepreneur Power Plays. Nelson Mandela. Self-Made. Baron Cole. Well, this is MLM books. MLM books. Spiritual books. Spiritual books. Spiritual books. Yeah. Got another book here. Tony Robbins, Unshakable. Good for mindset. 7 laws you must honor to have uncommon success. Think and Grow Rich. Right? The Power of Now, really good book. All these books, because people think that it's just about, going on trading and going on the academy. That's good. But you have to have the right mentality before you get into trading, right? Before you start really trading big money, because I'm going to give you guys the real, right? You're going to have big losses at some point. I've had some very big losses. But for me, I bounce back because I have the mentality. I'm not scared of any of that because I understand to win in trading, you have to have the mentality to be able to go through the losses, right? I'm not going to scare some of you guys and tell you some of my losses in the past, but just know that I had to condition my mind to realize sometimes you have to lose to win. And that's something that a lot of these traders don't say this because they don't want to sound like, I want to discourage people. Listen, if you're not ready for those challenges, and maybe trading is just not for you, maybe it's just not something that you can handle and you can go back to a comfortable life. But if you want to get out of your comfort zone, you might have a couple, your feathers you might get a little bit rattled sometimes, but that's part of the game. You cannot allow that. And that's why I tell people, have your why, have your goals right in front of you. What goals do you have? What desires do you have? That will keep you going. One of the things that helped me in my journey was wanting to travel the world. And I kept that desire every single day. You can ask Letitia, who's one of our top leaders. She's been with me from the beginning. She's been with me since 2017 when I was nobody in network marketing. I was making no money, no influence, nothing. Just about had friends, right? Alex was one of my only friends at the time, right? I was losing it. But guess what? I said to her, you know what? One day we're going to travel the world. Ask her, she'll tell you. I said, Tisha, one day we're going to travel the world. One day we're going to make this money. One day we're going to do it. So it's like, you've got to have that why, because guys, your mindset is crucial. I'm going to give you guys some books. Now, I already have a playlist. If you guys saw the playlist that I created for mindset already, but there's a couple of trading books you want to read, right? The first one is Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. That's arguably the #1 trading book of all time. If you want to master the psychology of trading, you must read that book, right? The second book you want to read, right, is called The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Someone put it in the chat for me, please. The Intelligent Investor. Right? Oh, yeah. I'm going to do a call about Bitcoin as well next week. Oh, yeah. The ETFs. I heard about that. Don't worry. I'm in the in crowd, guys. I got all the connect. I got some source for you guys. I'm going to tell you where to put your money too. In the right places. Trading in the Zone and The Intelligent Investor. Those are the two I would recommend for trading, right? For mindset. That's the first step, right? And again, I can talk about mindset all day, but I want to get to the point here, okay? Now, the second thing I want you guys to master is your trading style. Let me put the books in here so you guys can see it, right? Mindset, books, The Intelligent Investor, and Trading in the Zone. Sound like Arsene Wenger there. In the Zone. Alex says that. Don't talk about my guy like that. Benjamin Graham and Mark Douglas. Okay. Okay. Trading style. So there's different styles of trading. Okay. These are the 3 main types. Scalper, which a scalper is basically a short-term trader. Now, I was asked a very interesting question the other day. Well, Derek, what type of app is the trading app? The NVU app, bro. What kind of app is it? Well, to be fair, I wouldn't call it a scalping app. I'll call it a day trading app, which is the second type of trader. Day trader. You can also call it an intraday trader. Okay. Okay. Now, let me talk about trading style. And I'm going to give you guys actual, there's 2 basically. Okay, so the way it works is you've got a trading style, but you've also got a trading philosophy. Okay, so I'll break it down for you. So short-term trader is a scalper. Day trader, intraday trader. Okay, which is kind of like daily trades. So basically, a day trader is, I would probably consider myself that. I like to hold my trades for the day. So I might open up a trade at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and then so for me, because of my lifestyle, my family, I like to get the money done early. By like 4 p.m., maybe in the evening I might trade, but typically in the mornings or early afternoon, I've been in, because by 1 p.m., I would have placed my trades, went to the gym, done my morning routine, played with my son, kissed my wife on her head, kissed my wife, say love you. Cause I go out. After 1 p.m. I'm meetings. I got presentations. I got meetings, leaders. So I get all my important things done around that time, and then it's like I'm back home. So I tend to do my analysis. And I'm going to show you guys analysis as well, how to analyze the market and all that kind of stuff. But your trading style is crucial. And I want you guys to prioritize when you're going through trades and stuff. Because the trading lifestyle is don't get caught up in just, I wake up in the morning and I trade. Have your morning routine. And that's why I say morning routine, depending on your lifestyle, if you're working, if you're full-time, but like you gotta have. When I spend time with my family before I trade, and I go and do the gym before I trade, it just gets me pumped. I do that. I trade after, just because I feel like I got myself into the right frame of mind. I see my family. I've seen the gym. I've worked out, lifted some iron, had my breakfast. Now it's time to trade, right? I treat trading like a job. Trading and building a business. I typically trade late mornings, early afternoons, and then I build the business the rest of the day. Because there's this whole silly philosophy. I don't know who created this philosophy. Oh, network marketers can't trade us. That's nonsense. That is absolute hogwash. Network marketers can't trade. Trading doesn't take 3-4. I trade that those trades I place. That was literally 50 minutes of my time. And I guess, yes, I am more advanced now. But the point is, if you're building the business, don't let anybody tell you you can't trade and build at the same time. That is nonsense, especially when you have an app that's doing it for you. And for you to build a strong trading community, you've got to have a belief in the product. You've got to be using it yourself. So just a quick side note on that, right? Because people say that, oh, you can't. No, you can do it. You can build a team, build a huge organization, and you can trade at the same time and have fun doing it. Okay? So trading style. Then you've got your trading. I'm gonna do like a subheading, right? So you got scalper, day trader, and by the way, a day trader or an intraday trader, they might hold a trade overnight. Okay, that's another thing, right? I might hold a trade overnight, but I won't hold it over the weekend. I'll hold it overnight because if you hold a trade, if you hold a trade from Friday all the way to Sunday, there's something that forms called a market gap. And I'm telling you, if you're on the wrong side of a market gap, you're in serious trouble. So I would recommend, if you have trades, positions opened on a Friday afternoon, close it before 10 p.m. because the market will close and things will happen in the weekend, and the market will, there will always be a market gap when the market reopens on the Sunday because of situations in the economy. Different things are happening in the weekend. Even though the banks are closed, money is still moving, right? That's why it's called currency, because it's still moving all the time. So you got day trader, scalper. A scalper is someone that holds a trade for 5 minutes, closes it, 10 minutes. They trade quick with big lot sizes, right? That's someone that's a scalper. The third type of trader is what they call a swing trader, okay? Which is a long term. Now, sometimes you can be all three. Now, I have tendencies to do all three things, but that's because of my experience, right? But if you're starting off at the beginning, like when I first started out, guys, I was a scalper. As you can imagine, I was just like hungry. I was in my early 20s at the time, nothing to lose, you know, working in the city. Why not, man? Put £500 in trading account. And I was scalping, but I wasn't like gambling. I was trading responsibly, but I was trying to make big money quickly because I had a very busy lifestyle. Now, based upon that, I was working in the city from 8 to 8, right? Working for one of the biggest recruitment firms in the medical healthcare profession. So I was very busy, but I utilized that time to make money, right? So you can pick your style. Now, the question is, how do you know what style? It comes with practice. The style of trader that you are will pretty much come down to your personality and your lifestyle. Write that down. It comes down to your personality and your lifestyle, okay? In terms of, do you have kids? Do you have a full-time job? You know, what's going on? How is it for you? How are things rocking and rolling, right? How is it? How is your situation, you know, with your family? Do you have kids? Do you know, if you're a single person and you kind of have more time on your hands and you don't job, you might have a business, you can play around with all three. If you have a limited amount of time, you might want to do scalping, or you might be a long-term trader because you might say, you know what, I'll open up a trade today and I'll close it next week, right? But that comes with time, that comes with practice. So it just depends on, you got to play around with TradingView, you got to play around with the app and find your style. It's like a footballer, right? They find their style over time, okay? You know, some players started off as a striker, like Ashley Cole, played for Arsenal. He was a striker at first, I believe, and he moved back to left back. because he figured out, okay, you know what, I'm a striker, but I prefer to go back. And he went back into defender, one of the best, if probably the best left back of all time, right? Just because of that. So you got to find your style. You don't want to stay somewhere where you might not feel comfortable. Play around with all different styles, okay? And then you'll find your way. Now, then you got trading philosophy. I'm going to make that a subtitle, right? Trading philosophy, right? So this is basically going to be a technical analysis trader. Which is more based around charts and market movement and something called price action. You can be a fundamental trader, which is someone that focuses on the economy, right? And you can be a sentimental trader, which is a mixture of both, okay? So basically, let's say if you're a scalper, so you pick one of each. So Derek, you know what? Your lifestyle, you should be able to know how busy you are. Well, Derek, you know what? I'm kind of busy. So I like to come in the market and come out quickly. Now, obviously with the trades, this is more for if you're actually doing your own type of trades and marking up charts yourself and creating your own opportunities. If you're just doing the signals are pretty much day trading signals. So it will by default give you a day trading type of way of trading because that's how the traders in the app are doing it. So the trades that are given on the app, some of them you keep them overnight, but most of them will close within the day. Does that make sense? Who wrote The Intelligent Investor? Benjamin Graham. Benjamin Graham, really good book. So day trading, right? But then obviously you might find other opportunities, right? And you might find another trade that's not on the app that you just want to, you might figure it out and say, you know what, I want to place a trade for gold. And then you might be able to place a trade with your scalping technique. Or you might want to hold a trade for longer. But that comes over time. Just right now, you're pretty much, if you're a beginner, I would say start off as a day trader. Okay? That's and the app gives you that, which I'm very happy the app gives you that opportunity. Some of the trades are quick, but on average, I like to focus on averages, right? Average, the app is a day trading app, right? Swing trading, obviously, that's something, again, if you're a patient person, I'm patient, but sometimes I'm not, right? But swing trading is people that they look at the market not from where it is now. They look at it from where it's going to be in a day, in 2 days from now. They look at the market over 5-6 days. You know what? The market can reverse. And they're willing to go into massive drawdown and say, you know what? It's going to come back up anyway. What goes up must come down. And they hold the trade for a long period of time. But you've got to have a stomach for that. Not everyone has that. So you've got to figure out if you're that person for that style. Trading philosophy, technical analysis. Those are people that look at the charts. They look at the actual movement. I'm going to show you guys in a minute the charts, right? They look at candlesticks, wicks, right? They look at, the market structure, head and shoulders patterns, W patterns, different formations, okay? And then you got the fundamental, which are people that look at the economy. They look at the news. They look at NFP. They look at different news situations. The president is speaking at this time. The market will move here. The market will move there, right? It's just different, a different style of trading, okay? Then you got sentimental, which are people that do both, okay? So they're a mixture of both. Okay? The third thing is confirmations. So when you're looking at the market, there's certain confirmations you're looking for. Now, for me, I look for 3 to 4 confirmations when I'm doing my own setups, right? And by the way, we're releasing a lot more things on FL2. We're releasing a lot of products on FL2, scanners and different things that will help you and give you trading setups yourself, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys a few confirmations here. So one thing you can another confirmation is called a market pullback. Okay. Another one is buy or sell at support or resistance. Now, this might be a little bit detailed. You might not get it all, but don't worry, you're going to get it. Okay. Confirmations is basically where you're looking at certain things before you place a trade, before you look for an opportunity. Okay. So you're looking for certain things for the market to do. It's almost like you're saying, well, if the market does this, then I'll place a trade. But you have to stick to your confirmations. You can't, like, you have to have non-negotiables. Like for me, for example, if there's certain people that won't drive if it's raining, or they won't. I mean, again, we drive in any weather, right? But there's some. Oh, you know, if it's snowing, I'm not going to drive. If it's like they have non-negotiables. You know, if it's this weather, or if it's this day of the week, like every Sunday I have family day, or every Monday, like you got to have those type of non-negotiables of trading. If it doesn't do those things, if it does, you make that move. If it doesn't make that move, don't place the trade. But you got to have, and again, over time, you'll get those confirmations, okay? The fourth one is sessions, okay? There's 4 sessions in the Forex market. Tokyo session.
Okay, here's what I found.
Siri tried a thing. Siri's been quick on me. Do you guys hear that? Siri tried to talk to me. Right, London session. Sydney session. And the New York session. So the market moves differently. Based upon, you know, again, on the Academy, they have a video on this, but based upon what session it is, right? Those currencies in those regions of the world are going to move the most. Okay? So if you want to trade Japanese yen, you better be up early hours in the morning, because it's best to trade Japanese yen those hours in the morning. Same for Sydney, same for New York. Now, the New York and London, there's something called a market overlap. So between the hours of about midday and 4 p.m., that 4-hour gap, if you go onto the GBP USD at any of those hours, the market's moving crazy, because that's where both banks are open at the same time. It's called a market overlap. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys the next 5 next week, but you know, I wanna kind of keep within the time limit. But I'll give you guys the next 5 next week, and we'll kind of get you guys to study these 5, and then the next week we'll go on to the next one. Pairs, currency pairs. So you want to pick, and again, this comes over time. You might pick pairs that you just have a relationship with, right? So pick the currency pairs. Now, for example, I like the GBP USD. I like XAU USD. I like US 100, US 30. Okay. And so there's others that I trade too, obviously, but those are the 4 that I would say I trade. I've made the most money. I've made hundreds of thousands from those 4 pairs. Hundreds of thousands. Just from those 4 pairs. Not trying to master every pair, because every pair has different movements. And what you're going to realize is some currency pairs correlate. So when you're trading certain currency pairs, like JPY, for example, the Japanese yen has a strong relationship with the US 30. So if you're trading USD JPY, there's a Japanese index, like basically the Japanese version of the US 30 is called Nikkei 225. So when you're trading that one, it moves in the same direction as USD JPY. There's certain currency pairs that will have different correlations. And all of this, guys, is in the Academy, literally. Like, They have a video on this on US 30, right? How it moves. So are you guys clear with those 5? Take a screenshot of that, put it in the chat. For those that missed it, let them know this call is happening right now, right? Can I move on, guys? Amazing. All right, perfect. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys an example of something real quick. Okay, amazing. So let me just share my screen. This website is called TradingView. Okay. One of the best websites ever created. This website is called CoinGecko. So for all my crypto heads, you got to start looking at this website, okay? And start looking at certain things that you want to invest into. Now, again, I don't offer financial advice. I don't tell people what to buy or what to invest into. But this website, CoinGecko, is extremely good because literally you can see all the different currency pair, all the different cryptocurrencies, and the last 7 days, how the movement has gone. Right? So Bitcoin, the past 7 days, has had a 4.2. How do you find what you like for currency pairs? Yeah, Alex, it just comes with time. I would say what happened for me was I had a really big win on the GBP USD, me personally. And so when I had that win, I think it was about back in 2018, I think I made about what was that, £450, something like that. And so when I made that in one day, that at that time that matched, like I was making at that time in 2018, I was making $2,500 a month in network marketing income. So I made £400 in one day. I was like, wow, that's one week of income in, or like, 7 to 10, 5 to 7 days of income. So I told my team, and our team exploded from that because they saw that it was possible to like leverage my network marketing income to make money trading, right? So you might have a good experience with a currency pair. You might, to be honest, guys, you might just, you might just pick a pair you want to study. You might, again, see something that catches your eye, but it comes with just practice. As you keep going through currency pairs, you keep looking at them, you're going to find the ones. But typically, it's when you have a good experience with one, you're going to keep coming back to it, right? That's what happened for me. So I'm not sure how it's going to happen for all of you guys. But yeah, good question, bro. Good question. So this is the currencies. You can see Ethereum, and it shows you kind of what has been happening with these currency pairs, these cryptocurrencies. So guys, crypto is a massive game. There's over 3,000 cryptocurrencies. These are the top 100. And I want to go more into detail on this and how you can avoid the hype and avoid all of the riffraff. But I'm invested in quite a few of these, a good 20 of these coins. And I've made incredible income from them. But again, it's just over time of practice. And there is a cryptocurrency academy on the back office as well. So I would recommend, guys, now's the time to start learning about crypto because crypto is on the up. So just bear that in mind. I will be doing a cryptocurrency bootcamp at some point, going through the basics of crypto and how to really get into it and to maximize your profits. Okay, amazing. So anyway, back to the Forex market. So this is the gold USD currency pair. As you can see, I've got drawings on here and all types of stuff, right? But I'm going to draw up a plain page so you guys can see something real quick. Okay. So this is the Euro USD. Now, this is pretty much how a lot of traders, they do their trades, okay? To mark up their charts, you have to look at the market over a long period of time. Now, this is a very basic, I'm not going to go into too much detail on this, very, very basic, but this is the market structure. So as of the past probably, you can see, past couple years, right? You can kind of see where the market has gone. I actually drew this pattern out before. So you guys can see just how vast the market moves, right? This is from 2023. Imagine if you had bought a trade right here and closed out here. It's ridiculous, right? 700 pips. Let's just say if you had a price of, let's say, £2 a pip times 693, you would have made 1,300 just from there, holding a trade for that long. Now, it takes a lot of bottle to hold a trade up all the way till here, right? And you don't know exactly when the market's going to close, when the market's when the market's going to go down or go up. Okay. But here's how I look at opportunities. And you can play around with this website at any time if you want, right? So I'm looking for an opportunity here, right? So what I do, let me use my mouse. 1 second. Okay, so first thing you do is you draw levels of support and resistance. Okay, now you're always looking for the highest point and the lowest point. So as of this present moment in time, the market has been bouncing towards these two zones. So let me ask you a question. Just off the rip, right? This just like very basic kind of conversation. But if you saw the market went all the way up here, considering where the market has come from, right? Since, literally since the last time the market surpassed this level was July last year, and the market didn't last there for long, what would you do if you saw the market hit this level here? If the market hit this point, what would you do? Let me know in the chat. What would be the best thing to do? Buy or sell? I mean, yeah. Okay, Denzel said buy. Okay, who else has any answer? Guys, there's no right or wrong answer. Just okay. Sell. Okay. Okay, sell. Okay, great. So yeah, sell. Okay. The market has different patterns, different movements. So, I've done pretty well on the Euro USD over the years, and the market's moving towards this direction. Now, the market hasn't really penetrated this level. It did a little bit, but it came back down. Last time it penetrated this level, guys, I don't even know. When was the last time? You guys see that? So 2022. So last time was around this period here. February, almost 2 years ago. So it will take some significant news to move the market past that level again. So you might say, okay, well, I want to wait. I want to wait till 135 pips of movement until I place a trade. You don't have to wait 135 pips, but it's an example on how a lot of traders find their opportunities. Okay? There's support and there's something called resistance. So what I just drew up earlier was the ceiling and the floor of the market. Guys, if I have a basketball, right? If I have a basketball and I'm bouncing it on my floor, what's going to happen when I bounce it off the floor? It's going to bounce off the ceiling, right? That's how the trading market is. The trading market has a floor and it has a ceiling. So your focus is to catch the market and have the cleanest prediction. Now, you can never always get it right. Not even I know some traders that have the best win ratio, and even those people, there's times where the market will just do the market does what it does. That's why we have this blue line. Can you guys see this blue line moving around? This blue line in between is called the moving average. So it shows you the average movement of the market in a certain time frame. That makes sense? So right now the market is right here. This is what you would call a consolidation. The market from Wednesday, the 3rd of January, up until today, the market hasn't made any significant movement. So I wouldn't recommend to trade in this type of market, okay? This is called a consolidation. This is called a consolidation. And the market is moving in a sideways motion. It's called an indecisive market. A little bit like the British weather. The British weather, guys, this is how it is. Oh, it's up, it's raining. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, it's sunny, right? This is it. But then you're also going to have downtrends and uptrends in the market. This is an uptrend, obviously. It's too big. Let me just get another one. Arrow. They always say the trend is your friend. Now, in order for the market to have a trend, it has to touch 3 times on that line that is trying to go up. Okay? So I'll give you an example of this. When the market was coming up here, in order for this to be a trend, because look, back here, this is what? November last year. The market came up, boom. It hit the first time, right? Went back up. Hit the second time, right here. Came back up, hit around here again, around this period, the 3rd time. Write this down, guys. The market has to hit the trend line 3 times for it to be considered a trend. Okay? And these green bars right here are called buy candles. The red lines, the red bars are called sell candles. So whenever you see the green, it means the market has been going up for that period of time. Now, as you can see, this is a 4-hour chart, which means every 4 hours, one of these bars were formed. Okay, so this is 4 hours of movement. The market closes, it comes back down, goes up round, does a reversal, boom, comes up again, goes down. So each bar represents 4 hours of movement. Does that make sense, guys? So the market drops down and now it's consolidating. And my recommendation is, I believe, it's not gospel, but I believe it will go up, but it's unlikely it will pass through this line unless there's significant news that takes place. Do we look for buying opportunity at the bottom of red bars? Well, you look for buying opportunities at levels of support. That's the best way to describe it. So wherever you see a level of support is where you're trying to buy. Wherever you see a level of resistance is where you're trying to sell. Now, I'm not, again, it's deeper than that, but that's just a very basic explanation. So let's say, for example, right, this level right here. This is a level of support, right? Perfect. You put the support around where the wicks, these are called wicks, these small little, and I'm going to go into this more next week, but there's these little skinny lines that are called wicks. It shows you how far down the market is pushed. Wicks are a very important part of looking at the market as well, okay? So to answer your question, Denzel, right now, again, it's hard to know because the market could move either way. Now, this is not really a real support because the market hasn't really moved. It's since Monday, since the 2nd of January. Again, the new year has begun. It's still figuring its way out, but eventually it will pick its direction. There will be an uptrend, but I do believe it will drop. I do believe over the coming weeks, it will fall back to a level of support, which should be around here, okay? The market typically does the same thing over and over again, right? You just got to know the science. Now this would be like a mini level of support, okay? Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, the market's gone up here. It's bounced off this line. But again, even around this zone, there was some little arguments going on here. This market, it was like, oh no, and it kind of come up. So the market was fighting around this zone. So this shows me this zone of 1.07340 is a level of, it's called major reversal area, but it's also now a level of support. So there's been a new level of support, but you see before this was resistance. Now what can happen in the Forex market is resistance can become support and support can become resistance. This level was once resistance at the top. Now it's become what? Support. Does that make sense? So this, I wouldn't recommend, like, I'm not going to trade Euro USD for a minute. I'm not, unless, if a signal comes out, I'll take it from the app, but I'm not going to look at this opportunity. This ain't giving nothing. It's consolidating. It's indecisive for the past, 10 days now? There's nothing happening. I'm not wasting my time on a market that hasn't got no movement. I'm looking to trade a trending market. So let me show you what happened today on XAU USD. Okay. I'm going to show you, I'm going to clear all of this stuff. This is all of my own analysis that I've done over the year, over the period of time. I'm going to start from scratch. This is gold. This is what you guys made money on today. I'm going to show you why we made money and how to make more money. All right, so this is the market, right? So as you can see, okay, this is January. Again, as you guys can see, the market hasn't done much movement, really. It's been a bit, up and down. It's been, it's up, down, right? This was what you would call a head and shoulders pattern. In a sense, it's not really, it's kind of a little bit, but the market has a head, a shoulder, and a shoulder, right? But to show you what happened today, I'm going to show you guys the exact prices as well that I actually made the money, okay? All right, so let me open it up here. Let me see. Okay. So I bought the market at 2018 and it came out at 2.2084. 2018. This on the right hand side, guys, is very important. It's an XY. So this is price on the right, and this is time on the bottom. 2018. So right here, and it was around, what time was it? Trade was placed at 7 p.m. So here we are. 15th of Jan, so 11th of January. Boom. See this right here? 11th of January. Boom, this is it. This is right here. It was this candlestick right here. So again, I didn't need a lot of movement. I looked at the market, and here's what I done. I said, okay, the market's been trending. Now, what you can do, guys, typically is there's something called support and resistance lines, but you can also draw support and resistance zones, because sometimes there's not a clear, like, one line where the market is moving. Does that make sense? So you can use this rectangular tool. I'm gonna rotate this. I'm not use that one. Use that one. There we go. All right, so the market, right? Okay, so the market been moving around this zone. It's not really perfect, but you get the point, right? The market been moving around this zone. And I saw that it was touching. There's also like another zone I could draw. Right here as well. Okay. Let's do that in dark green. Make the line a little bit thicker. Okay. So I saw the market was, it'd been coming down from Christmas. Because what happened was gold is people get a lot of Christmas presents. This is how I look at the market from like like, why is the market, there's a reason why the market drops after Christmas every year. If we go back, right? I like to look back at stuff and really look at everything. I'm like, okay, let me look back at, December 2022. I like to look at stuff of a historical standpoint. It's okay if the market typically repeats itself. Okay. So the market actually took quite a big jump. This is this time last year. This is December 2022. Okay. Let's look at this. Again, you see, the market went up a little bit, but it was consolidating. Not too much movement, but around beginning of the year, there's always a big drop. This is in February. It's not exactly January. It's over 900 pips of movement, right? So this is again an example. Anyway, going to the present time. Gold typically does drop quite a bit, or it doesn't shoot up beginning of the year because a lot of people get gifts of gold and they sell it. They know how expensive it is. You see how I think about Forex? I don't think about it like, oh, it's not a robot determining this. It's people collectively that make the market do what, yes, there is market manipulation. Yes, there are there are people called market makers and speculators, but the market typically always does this. Look at this. Christmas time, it goes up, it goes up, it goes up. People are buying gold for Christmas. Oh yeah, my wife wants a gold chain, or my friend wants a gold chain. They buy it, and then boom, as soon as Boxing Day, boom, it drops. Now this was historically because of that, but even still, I knew by looking at this movement here, the market is just comfortable in this movement, dropping. But at the same time, whenever the market hit this low point right here at 2013, look at this right here. Can you guys see the move? Can you guys see a correlation here? Look at our friend over here. Can you guys see that? This is December. The market touched this zone, went up. This zone is going to get penetrated eventually. But again, it shows you historical movement. It's created almost a perfect triangle. And if you go below here, you can see there's more. So I believe gold will drop even lower, because gold has been floating around the 2,000 mark for a long time. It's going to drop and do a massive turn on the upside. But if you notice, a lot of these watches, Rolex watches, are the best time to buy watches, best time to buy cars, beginning of the year, because economy, people are selling, people have less money this time of the year. They've spent it in December. They're selling. The market sells. A lot of sales are typically happening. And why do you think crypto is going up? Because they're selling their assets and buying crypto. It's all psychology, right? So anyway, I bought this trade here at 2018, right here. No, hold on. Right here. And I came out at 2024. Right here. Okay? Right here. Literally a couple hours. Done. Okay? And this was because I knew the market had been touching this zone, and I doubt it's going to move down at this point. Just because I know how gold moves. And this is something that comes with experience. I'm just showing you the money that I made. It was this green bar. This was all a buy. Now I could have kept it up until 2029, but you see, I'm not greedy. When I've hit a certain level, I'm like, cool, right? A certain amount of pips. For me, I have a certain number of pips that I catch each day, and I'm good to go. Okay, so this is just to show you guys how the charts look, how the markets look, just to give you guys some familiarity. So when you see these charts again, or when you see like the educators training on it, you know what's going on. Okay, but on the academy, there's several videos, guys, that really touch on how to mark up the charts, how to look for opportunities, and how to find the best trading solutions. So I'm excited for you guys, man. I'm excited. This is the last training before the event on Saturday, and I'm excited. We're gonna have a packed house, guys. Get there on time. One thing I'm gonna tell you, this is right now, the doors will be closed after a certain time because we literally are over capacity. So we've sold a lot of tickets for this event. So just know, listen, guys, no. You know I'm gonna say it. No Batman time. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Be there on time. I went to the venue yesterday. The guy told me, just all I'm saying is be on time, and tell your guests to be on time. Be there at 12 p.m. sharp. 12 p.m. sharp. Listen, we've sold out tickets. Literally, I'm not even promoting it anymore. I'm like, the event's so packed. I'm not even like, I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I got the event. Because we've literally sold out. We've sold like 3 times the venue size, right? So we've sold hundreds of tickets. I think even 500 plus tickets have been sold. So this session's been recorded. Camille, are you talking about the Saturday session or this one? This session has been recorded, but guys, be there on time. Guys, 12 p.m. I'm gonna be at the venue from 10, filming. I've got like a videographer coming. Guys, it's gonna be lit. Come dressed to impress. Come with your sharpest swagger. Come with your suit. If you see what I'm gonna wear on Saturday, listen, you're gonna want to get an autograph from me. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I got a new suit for the event, new shoes for the event. You know what I mean? You know how we do over here, man. You know what I mean? So listen, come through, sharp. What event we recorded, I can't guarantee because it's gonna be so busy, but I will do my best to put it on a live stream. If someone could bring their laptop, I will see if we can connect the laptop to the event so you guys can see on a live stream standpoint. So I'll see if I can do that. If someone can WhatsApp me, Levana, if you can WhatsApp me live stream, I'm gonna look into that as well. But listen, guys, excited. Guys, I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. Really excited for this event, guys. I'm telling you, the UK is ready. Guys, David Emaniti is coming. He will be on Zoom. Him and Gary McSweeney will be on Zoom. Guys, you want to make sure by the time they come to London in the next couple months, you want to be on the top. You want to be at the top. You want to be on the stage. You want to be recognized. So we're really pushing for this event to be a success. And guys, we're excited. It's going to be phenomenal. It will be the best event you've ever been to. I'm telling you. So get ready. Stop rubbing it in. But yeah, honestly, guys, no, Camille's fine. We're going to try and figure out a way to do a live stream for you. All right. Or for the people that won't be, I know Sophie's going to be abroad as well. So we'll see what we can do. But God bless you guys. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for being here. I know it's almost 2 hours, but these sessions are happening every single week, every Thursday. That's my non-negotiable to you guys. I'm making sure every Thursday I'm sticking to my my commitment to make sure you guys get educated on this game we're trading. And I'm really excited for you guys. Tomorrow is Friday. The market will move a little bit, different. So just be careful with your trades. When trades come through, be on your phone. The trade will come through. Put your lot size in, trade, execute. And guys, as you're doing that, put it in the chat, the trading chat. Yeah. Like flood the chat with results. When you make money, flood it with results. If you've placed a trade, put like where it says trade entered or trade successfully entered, put that in the chat. Hey guys, enter into a trade, right? When you make money, of course, you put it in the chat so people can be inspired, right? Again, we're gonna take losses too. I'm not gonna post those losses, obviously, because it's not inspiring. But even still, you would have learned something from a win or a loss. As a matter of fact, you learn more from a loss than a win. Because a loss, you can look at what happened and you can start again. So God bless you guys. I appreciate all of you. If you haven't gone live yet, let me know. I'll set you guys up on a live account and we can get trading. I know Sophie went live today. Massive congrats to you for going live. We're really excited for all of you, man. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for being on this call with me. God bless you all. And I'm going to see you at the beaches and most certainly at the banks. And also, I'm going to see y'all on Saturday, 12 p.m., guys. Don't be late. No black man time. Sleep beforehand. Have a breakfast. Guys, no excuses. Get your outfit from now. I know some of y'all late, you want to get your dress. Get it now. It's Friday tomorrow. Do it Friday morning. I told my wife, be ready by 8:30 a.m. We're leaving at 8:30. We're getting in the car at 8:30. That's right. So guys, look, please, right? 12 o'clock. Listen, the event will be packed out. Listen, it's going to be packed out. Be on time. I'm warning you now, guys. It's going to be a great one. Love you guys so much. Really excited for you. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat, man. I'm starving. Love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Good night and God bless.